When I think of the things that make Jocelyn Burton so special, I think that it can be summed up in this quote by Marianne Williamson. As we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others.
I think what makes her special is that she's done these really incredible things. At the very same time, she's superhuman, and she's really about the community. And I just really find that combo of accomplishment and humanness really a model.
What really stands out about Jocelyn's career is that she became a leader in the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Northern District of California. She was in the office with the prosecutors and the civil attorneys that represent the government, the United States, in federal court. It's an awesome responsibility, and she did it so well that she was promoted twice.
You're given kind of one life. You're accorded some portion of talent and health and strength. And I just find, what really makes her special is she's used her gifts to make a difference in people's lives.
Jocelyn now works in an office just off of Lake Merritt in Oakland. She represents workers in civil rights and employment matters. She really stands up for people that have been stood on in the workplace.
Sometimes it's just easier to write a check and walk away. Jocelyn doesn't do that.
St. Vincent's Day Home has been operating in West Oakland for 106 years. It was founded to take care of the children of the working poor. So our mission is to make sure that very small children are cared for and nurtured and develop well and soundly while their parents are going off to work or pursue school so they can improve the lives for all of our families.
First time I met Jocelyn was at an event of ours where a colleague of hers introduced her to the day home. Jocelyn was bitten by the bug and not very long thereafter joined our board.
She's such a compassionate person that I think once she saw the kind of work that was done here, she couldn't wait to be part of it.
Jocelyn's just one of those good souls that you meet in your life. There are people that sort of come in and out of your life. Jocelyn's one of those people that stays with you all your life. So we've been connected since undergraduate days.
Wake Forest is an idea. It's ultimately been about a small community of people who cared about each other and this bigger purpose. There are people like Jocelyn who kind of day in and day out really stay committed to those ideals.
She's authentic. That's the word that always comes to mind. She'll give you her honest opinion and her feedback, whether you want to hear it or not. But I always feel like anything she's ever told me was with my best interest in mind.
I think one of the most important things to know about Jocelyn, one of the things that makes her special, is just how generous and kind she is with her friends.
Trust is, I think, a big thing with Jocelyn. People really love to be around her, and they trust her as a friend, and they trust her as a colleague, and they trust her, I'm sure, as their lawyer.
The first time I met Jocelyn was when we both entered Wake Forest as freshmen. We were 2 of 12 African American women in the freshman class. She was very interested in contributing to what was going on in campus and was very vocal in expressing her views about and suggestions about things that could make it better at Wake for all of us.
She was the first woman to be an RA on the quad here, which was a big deal. At that time, women were not in any of the quad dorms.
One of the things that I really admire about Jocelyn is that she doesn't just ask why, she asks why not. She mentors students, she volunteers in the community, she serves on boards and organizations. She gives her time and resources to Wake Forest, is passionate about upholding the rights of others through her social advocacy work. Is just who Jocelyn is. That's Jocelyn.
Jocelyn earns this honor from Wake Forest every day of her life, and Wake has chosen exceptionally well in recognizing her with this honor.